what's up, Starseeds, and welcome back to my channel. I am back today with another pick a card for you guys, and in today's reading we are going to be talking all about your person's true feelings for you. So for group number 1 we have Priestess, for group number 2 we have the ever unfolding Rose, for group number 3 we have Sisterhood of the Rose, and for group number 4 we have Dance with Life. So go on ahead and take a minute to choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to. Pause the reading if you need a little bit more time to choose, and whenever you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 1 with Priestess. And the bottom of the card says, how are you being called to step up and lead? So how is your person feeling about you? So we do start off the reading with the Empress and the Three of Swords. So I do feel like for some reason this person could be feeling like they let an opportunity with you pass them by, or this person is feeling extremely sad about something. This could also be an indication that maybe they recently went through a breakup or something. This could have been a third party situation for some of you, but for the most part I do feel like this is kind of how this person is viewing you in this Empress energy. It's also an indication that they could be viewing you as somebody who's been very hurt in the past. But I do feel like this person is very regretful of something. I'm picking up on a Tower moment here. So if this is somebody that you were with and you sort of broke up all of a sudden, I do feel like this sort of was unexpected, or maybe there was an unexpected separation that occurred here. But I am getting that this person kind of wants to move back towards you. It seems like this person has been thinking about building a family with you, or is considering moving back towards you if the two of you are in no contact. I do feel like this is something that they've been thinking about for quite some time now. Like this person has been spending a lot of time to themselves and, you know, in their feelings. And I feel like they are overall right now, I feel like they're feeling like they're not good enough for you, because they do see you as wife material. They do see you as, you know, somebody that would be the ideal mother or the ideal father, or just the ideal person to build and create a new reality with if you're not interested in having children, or if you're not interested in having kids at this point in your life. This person does see great potential with you, but I feel like there's this energy of them wanting to go about it the right way. Like they're they do love you. They have genuine love for you, and I feel like the cards are sort of asking you in order, if you want to manifest this person into your life, I feel like the cards are sort of asking you to really step into your power and really ask yourself, you know, what areas of my life am I being called to step up and lead? I feel like a lot of you do kind of need to work on your self-concept. You need to work on the way that you feel about yourself, because at times I feel like you might mirror this energy back towards them. I'm getting an energy here of the feminine, and I don't mean female or male. I mean, you know, energy and polarity. I'm getting an energy here of the feminine sort of feeling inadequate, or they're very sad. There's an energy of sadness or depression here, and I feel like if you've been feeling this way regarding this connection, especially if the two of you are in separation, or if you're in no contact, or it just feels like you guys are not in the same page, I feel like behind closed doors, even when you guys are separate, this person really does think about you. They really do think about this connection, or they really do think about their regrets. And I also feel like this person is also processing some grief here, because with the King of Cups right on top of the Five of Pentacles, I'm feeling like this person is processing some grief, or processing some feelings surrounding, you know, not being enough in this connection, or just not being enough in general. I also feel like this person wants to have a conversation with you about moving forward. So this may not happen as quick as you might like for it to happen, but for the most part I do feel like this person has really been thinking about the best way to approach you. I also feel like you guys have been in your head quite a bit as well regarding this connection, but I'm getting an energy like this person knows that they're gonna have to sort of approach from a very strong standpoint. They know that they're gonna have to be strong for you, but with the Strength card in the reverse, I feel like this person is really struggling with some self-esteem issues. And if you're doing that, if you're struggling with the same thing, I feel like you guys are really mirroring this in a way. And I feel like this person really does beat themselves up when they look back in the past and think about maybe the way that they went about something, or the way that they went about this situation. I'm getting an energy of disappointment here, because you see how she's sort of looking out into the water, and he's kind of holding her head, or holding his head. I sort of feel like there's this energy of both of you having some regrets. Maybe there was some sort of blow up or something between the two of you, or maybe there was just an unexpected separation. And I do feel like the reason for this is because one or both of you were feeling like you were not enough for one another. But I do feel like you guys that are watching this video, I do feel like you see great potential in this relationship, great potential in this connection. But I feel like, you know, in order to sort of attract this connect or move this connection in the right direction, there is a need for you to focus on yourself and your self-concept. If you want this person to prioritize you, then there is definitely a need for you to prioritize yourself. And I also feel like both you and this person could be sort of like really maybe drowning yourself in your work, or like really focusing on your work and your creative endeavors in order to sort of find clarity regarding this situation. I'm also hearing the word vision board. So maybe some of you have been thinking about working on a vision board for moving forward into the year, you know, and I feel like you should definitely create a vision board specifically dedicated to love. I make them on my phone. Like I have different vision boards for like love, attracting money, attracting, you know, my dream job or whatever, how I want to feel. And if you don't have the actual materials needed to make a vision board, I would definitely recommend making one on your phone and, you know, kind of keeping it somewhere where you could look at it every day, whatever works for you. And I feel like that's what this energy is about. That's what this card is about, really thinking about whatever works for you. I do feel like you're masculine, because I feel like the majority of you guys that are watching this are feminines. I feel like your masculine has been spending so much time in their head, and like what's crazy to me is like there's this energy here of them feeling trapped, right? But there is a possibility. I feel like a lot of you guys have viewed this person as like a twin flame, or somebody that you could really, you know, be with, or like somebody that you're meant to be with, I should say. And I find it crazy that in the back of the deck, sometimes I pull extra cards from the deck because it just kind of gives me more information about the story. I find it crazy. We have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, right? And then we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So to me, I do feel like this could be a soulmate connection or a divine counterpart connection. I am kind of coming into a place in my life where I do believe we get to choose who these people are in our life. So whether you view this person as a twin flame or soulmate, or just somebody that you love a lot and that you just want to be with, I do see great potential in this relationship. I just feel like both of you are sorting through a lot of emotional baggage that you don't want to carry into your relationship with this person. So I definitely don't feel like you should lose hope in this person or lose hope in this connection unless you feel called to, unless you feel like it's a toxic situation that you don't want to continue dealing with. But I am getting an energy of like a lot of trauma being healed and brought up to the surface. And I'm also feeling like there's a conversation that needs to be had. The Queen of Swords card just fell. So I feel like the feminines could be like resisting having this conversation or resisting this, because maybe you feel like you're not strong enough to have this conversation, or maybe they feel the same way. Or like I said, maybe you guys are just mirroring this. There is an energy of mirroring going on here. I'm just going to put these like this for right now. There is an energy of mirroring going on here, but I also feel like there's a need for a conversation to be had, because here in the Love Oracle cards, we have talking. Okay, so somebody wants to have a conversation, but I feel like both of you guys want to have a conversation to get on the same page. But I'm also feeling like maybe there's a fear of awkwardness, or maybe you don't really know what to say. I'm also seeing a lot of 8 cards, and I feel like this is an energy of needing to step into your power, because we have the eight of what is this? The 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Look, she just does not care. She just does not care, y'all. She does not care. And I feel like there's a need for the feminine to get into this energy. I also feel like the Page of Wands in a way is like reconnecting to your inner child, sort of. So I do feel like there is a need for you to focus on doing that. There's an energy of you guys feeling trapped, like you don't really know how to. But I feel like when you connect with yourself, you better connect with this person. Not only that, but you give yourself the confidence needed in order to say what it is that you want to say here. And I feel like that is the energy that the universe is encouraging you to be in. If you want to manifest a specific person back, some of you might just feel like, you know, over this situation. And if that's how you feel, I 100% get you, and I 100% respect that. And I feel like, you know, then there's a need for you to really get self-focused in your Priestess energy, because the High Priestess card is right here. right here. These cards really are telling a story with this pile, but the High Priestess card is right here. So I do feel like no matter what these cards are saying, no matter what your tarot readings are saying to you, it's very important that you do what's best for you. And I feel like if you want this person and you want to manifest this person, you can absolutely do that. But I feel like this time, I do feel like a lot of you are in separation. So I do feel like this time that you guys are spending apart, if that applies to you, is so that you guys can find the right words to say here, and so that you guys can really kind of sort through your feelings and both approach from a higher place, if that makes sense. So the bottom of this card says interesting, interested, conversing more, awaited text message arrives, call, text, email, hovering. So I do feel like maybe some of you guys, I'm noticing she has her laptop, so maybe some of you guys could be watching this person on social media, but for the most part I feel like you just want a text message from this person, or you just want this person to contact you and like get a sign, and I feel like if you meditate on that more and you sort of maybe visualize what that would feel like for that text message to come through and sort of getting that energy, I do feel like you would actually end up manifesting contact from this person for a lot of you. We have healing heart. So this card flew out right on top of the Three of Swords, y'all. So I do feel like there is a need for healing, because if this healing does not take place, and this conversation takes place before the healing has happened, I don't think it's going to be a very pleasant conversation, and I feel like you guys know that. So this card says healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. And I feel like this is an energy that you guys don't really want to end up bringing into your relationship with this person. This is not something that you want to continue manifesting moving forward. I do feel like this is something that you guys have dealt with quite a lot in the past, and I feel like that is part of what you are healing from. Some of you could have even had a parent that's an addict, or maybe a lot of your loved ones who are addicts as well, or just maybe had to deal with a lot of patterns of toxicity in the past, and attachment and codependency in the past, and I feel like this is part of what you're working through here at this point in time. Next we have Mask. So a lot of you could be in disbelief about, you know, some of the cards that are coming up in this reading, but you know, if this reading is for you, then you will know it. But I am getting an energy that this person was really good at hiding their feelings, or maybe you feel the need to hide your feelings as well. This is a relationship where, like I said, I'm picking up on a lot of mirroring here. Like, it's like the two of you are going through similar things, but you just express it differently. And I'm getting the energy like this person has truly been hiding their feelings from you. The bottom of the card says not showing true feelings, hiding, personifying, pretending, deluding. So it's like I feel like this person is sort of trying to convince themselves that they don't feel a certain way towards you, or they don't feel the way that they feel. Okay, like this person may not be the best when it comes to dealing with their emotions, but I do feel like they are trying here. They're trying. It's just that when they get in this space, sometimes they get in this one too, they start to sort of doubt themselves, and I feel like they can kind of convince themselves that they don't feel the way that they feel, and that could be the way that they've been brought up to deal with their feelings. This could be something that you guys have experienced as well. And the last card we have is Heart with a Key. And the bottom of the card says welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. So I do feel like this person does view you as a relationship material, or, you know, wife materials. Like, they see a lot of potential with you. And I feel like the best thing that you could do right now is open your heart. Despite the fact that it is painful right now, I feel like by opening your heart and just welcoming your heart to love in general, whether it be from this specific person, if that's what you want, or whether it be from just the world, like I'm getting an energy that you guys should focus on opening your heart, because this is what's going to bring in a lot of healing for you here in this relationship, in this connection, and processing a lot of the grief that you've experienced, not just from this connection but from past connections as well. And I feel like that's the overall advice here for both of you in this connection. So I hope this reading resonated for you. Don't forget to drop a like and comment down below if it did. Also, if you would like a personal tarot reading, be sure to hit me up on Instagram or Facebook. My prices are in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 2 with the ever unfolding rose. And the bottom of the card says cracked open. It's happening to you. It's happening for you and not to you. All right, you guys, so how is your person truly feeling about you right now? Honestly, it sort of feels like they want to make something right here, because we start off the reading with the Justice card and the Nine of Wands. So I feel like this person is like really prideful when it comes to their emotions, or when it comes to expressing their emotions, and it seems like they took the easy way out here with the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Cups. It's like they wanted to give you a love offer, but I feel like they got so wrapped up in their pride, they decided to like keep their guard up and walk away. They could have even like ghosted you for somebody else, or been entertaining other people or something like that. And I feel like whatever it is that they did, even if they weren't explicitly entertaining other people and you know that they weren't, I feel like this sort of still made you feel stabbed in the back. I mean, I am seeing with the Seven of Cups here, like there is an energy of them having options. This does not necessarily have to be other people, but this could definitely mean like they were exploring other avenues and areas to invest their time, and maybe not really investing a lot of time into you, despite the fact that they had like a lot of fun with you. They really enjoyed themselves with you, is what it seems like here. This person has fears surrounding being good enough, similar to pile 1, but this person seems a little bit more prideful here, because we have the Four of Pentacles. So it's like they have this fear of sharing themselves. This came out right beside the Ace of Cups. So it's like they have this fear of opening up their heart. They feel like if they give it away, like they might be on some tit for tat, like if I give you this, you need to give me that, you know, or like they could feel like maybe if you express your love a little bit differently from them, they could be feeling like maybe you don't really reciprocate the same feelings, or something like that. But I do feel like this person looks back at like a lot of the times that you guys had together, and I feel like they have some regrets surrounding treating you like an option, whether it's an option in love, whether it's an option in like relationships, or whether they just treated you like an option in terms of you were optional, like you were an optional person or relationship to invest their time in. They're having some serious regrets surrounding treating you that way, especially when they see you having fun. Like I feel like this person looks back and remembers how much fun you were. Like I do see some strong Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy coming through. We also have Libra energy, and we also have Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer energy coming through. It doesn't have to be, but these are the signs that I'm seeing the strongest for this reading. This person does remember having a lot of fun with you. They do remember having a very good time with you. And I feel like this person sort of has regrets surrounding, like I said, treating you like an option, maybe even moving away from you. I am seeing some travel here. So this person could have actually physically moved away, or they could have just started distancing themselves. But I feel like at the end of the day, they are going to decide to come back with some sort of offer. Like I feel like they're gonna ask you out on a date, or they're gonna try to plan something with you in the future. And honestly, it doesn't seem that far away, especially if you guys have been trying to manifest contact with this person. I do see that sort of coming in for you. I do see that happening here. But I feel like the best way to get this person's attention is to like have fun, because this person does watch you. If you're on social media, or you have this person on social media, even if you don't have this person on social media, I feel like this person still likes to watch you from afar, especially if your profiles are private. This person really does like to get a good look at you, and I do feel like they have some regrets. Like they look back and they have some regrets, but my problem with this person is that they're very prideful here. Like they're very prideful. It's like if you're not reciprocal to their offer in the way that they want you to be, they will walk away from it, basically. And I feel like you just kind of feel like, I feel like you guys are sort of over it at this point, is the energy that I'm getting. But I do feel like they're gonna want to come back. They're gonna want to offer you something here. This could even be an indication that maybe they'll feel better once they get a new job. Maybe like their work situation was toxic, or maybe they felt, you know, they were unemployed or something like that. But I am seeing the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So this person could, either they're younger than you, or they're just less mature than you, because I feel like once this person, it's like they're entering a new situation here, or like they've undergone some sort of transformation here. I feel like once they get into something new, it's gonna give them, I guess, the strength that they feel that they need in order to approach you. This person could be a Leo. I'm getting strong Leo energy with this, but they don't have to be. But I'm getting an energy like this person, once they come into something new or something, like they're going to want to come back and they're going to want to offer you something, or, you know, they're going to want to tell you about it or something. And I feel like whether or not you guys decide to be reciprocal towards this person is completely up to you. But honestly, this is just my advice to you. I wouldn't let this person back in unless they apologize. for the simple fact that they sat up here and treated you like an option. Now, this doesn't mean that they, and I can't stress this enough, it doesn't mean that they were talking to other people. If they were, I feel like you guys would know, or you guys would just intuitively know that that's what they were doing. But I also feel like the cards are saying, get out of that energy of, oh my gosh, why does this happen to me? Why does this always happen to me? Because honestly, it seems like, you know, even with this card, it says it's not happening to you. It's happening for you. I feel like this situation could be like teaching you what it is that you want and don't want in your relationship, or what it is that you don't want in terms of like even just like friendships and stuff like that. Because I feel like this person, if they weren't a good girlfriend, boyfriend, or person to be in a situationship with, they also weren't really being a good friend either, because friends don't come at you with this type of energy. So I feel like if you decide to let this person back, there is a need for you to be very specific about what it is that you want, what your intentions were, or what your intentions are with them, and let them know, you know, like, I don't want to say treat them how they treated you, but as long as you're having fun in this situation is what the cards are saying. Like, you can have fun with it, but I feel like maybe if this person comes back and they're still in this energy, don't get attached, because they will. I feel like they have a tendency, they could be very enticing when they come back, or when they come back with this offer. Now, it doesn't seem like this is a bad offer, but you just want to make sure that this offer is in alignment with what it is that you want. Like, the cards are really saying, do not settle for less than what you deserve. Although you can manifest a version of anybody that you want, any specific person that you want, you can manifest the correct version of them. But there's definitely a need for you to work on your self-concept and how you feel about yourself in order for this to sort of work out in your favor, if that makes sense. So next we're going to get into the love oracle cards to see, you know, what else this person is feeling towards you. So the first card we have here is Paradise, and the bottom of the card says happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So I do feel like this person had a lot of fun with you. They really do admire you. They really did have a good time with you, and they think about it quite often. But I feel like maybe it scared this person how quickly they developed feelings for you. Something along those lines. Like, I'm picking up on something like that. Yeah, like, and I feel like this is part of what made them walk away. Like, they walked away out of their own fears, out of their own sort of pride, if that makes sense. And I'm getting an energy like it was because it's like they felt too good with you. It's almost like they felt like it was too good to be true. As soon as they started opening up their heart here, they sort of snatched it back. You see that? Like, they sort of snatched it back out of fear that maybe it wasn't going to be enough. And now they look back and they have all of these regrets surrounding having a guard up so high when it just wasn't necessary. Like, it's always okay to protect your heart, but like, it's like, it's like they kind of hurt themselves here. With the axe, they hurt themselves. It says breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. It's like they cut you off in order to protect themselves, or maybe they distance themselves in order to protect themselves. But really, they ended up only hurting themselves. It's like they ended up only triggering their own abandonment wounds. And if you decide to reject this person, it really is sort of going to hurt them in the same exact way that they hurt you, if not worse. So that's why I said, like, it's completely up to you. But I do feel like this person is going to come back in and they're going to want to ask you on a date. And not only that, we have cameras. So this is like reminiscing. Like, I feel like maybe this person has pictures of you on their phone, or like they like to look back at their pictures of you or with you. And I feel like that sort of triggers this person into wanting to ask you back out, because we have the Four of Wands here. It seems like you guys did go somewhere, you did do something, and like you had a good time, or they had a good time with you, and they enjoyed, like, you know, thinking back on what that was like. But at the same time, it's like the way that they sort of treated you like an option in their life when you treated them more like a priority. This is something that they have some regrets surrounding here. Next, we have Clock. And so the bottom of this card says need time, take time, in time, cycles, time to heal, progress. Okay, and then right after that we have Love Call. So I do feel like in time they're going to want to reach out to you and they're going to want to contact you. Some of you might view this person as really toxic, so y'all might have this person blocked. Like, y'all might not even want to talk to this person, or y'all might not even like have the space open for this person. I feel like some of you are just kind of here because you're curious about where this person's mind is at with this situation. But I feel like it intimidated this person that you saw right through them, okay? And I feel like maybe this is something that they sort of need in their ideal partner. So I feel like they're probably gonna want to come back and talk to you, and it's up to you whether or not you accept this offer, honestly. But I definitely feel the need to tell you, you know, from a place of love, get out of the victimhood mindset when it comes to this person, because for some of you, this person could be sort of manipulative and try to either gaslight you or maybe use that to their advantage is what I'm seeing here. Because like I said, this person has a tendency to come back in with a very enticing, and I feel like, you know, a lot of you, by the time they do come back, you might just be so over it, you may not be giving them the time of day. But others of you, I feel like you actually will care to hear about what they have to say. Use your intuition and your discernment to figure out whether or not this person is being genuine with you. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys. If you would like a personal reading regarding your situation, all of my prices are down below. Feel free to DM me on Instagram or Facebook. Don't forget to drop a like, comment down below to let me know how this reading resonated for you, and subscribe to my channel for future readings. Bye, you guys. All of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 3 with Sisterhood of the Rose. And the bottom of the card says beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. So for a lot of you, I do feel like this could possibly be how this person views you or how they see you. But in terms of how they feel about you, I do feel like they have spent a lot of time in their head about this connection. I feel like they're developing all sorts of new ideas, maybe about things that they could have done differently in the past or something along those lines. We have the Queen of Wands here as well. So I feel like this person just really thinks about how much they admire the way that you express yourself. I feel like they view you as somebody who's very free, very carefree, maybe even very funny or humorous here. I do feel like they also admire that you sort of do your own thing and that you're happy and successful doing your own thing here with the Nine of Pentacles. A lot of you guys could be self-employed. Maybe you have your own business, you're about to start your own business, or like you're doing really good with like one of your talents or something. And I feel like this person loves that so much. Like they view you as somebody that would be an ideal person to start a family with. If you guys have not already started a family, or if you're not really together, I feel like this person could really see you as somebody that would be an excellent mom or an excellent dad, or just an excellent person to just start a family with here. And we have the Chariot and the Six of Swords. So I feel like maybe there's an energy of moving or like relocation surrounding this situation. Some of you guys for some of you, this could be like a long distance connection or a long distance situation in which this person is trying to figure out a way to like move closer to you. Or it could be an indication that this person, I feel like they're looking out into the future when it comes to this connection. Like I feel like they're maybe thinking about what it would be like to build a home with you, or what it would be like to separate themselves from their current home situation in order to be with you or to move closer to you, whether this is like distance involved or not. But this person really does feel like they're at a crossroads. Like every single time they think about it, it seems like they don't really know what the best way to go about it is. Not only that, but it's like they have this inherent fear of being rejected or something along those lines. Like this person feels scared, like they feel terrified. Not only that, but like they hold themselves to like such a high standard when it comes to their relationships. Maybe they're the type of person, they felt like they messed up all their relationships in the past, or like maybe they take blame for a lot of the endings of their relationships or something along those lines. And it's like they sort of want to, they feel free with you, and they like that they feel free with you, but they feel like if they're going to approach you with an offer here, then they need to have enough to offer. They need to have something solid and stable to offer you. So like I feel like they really do like to present themselves as the King of Pentacles. This could be somebody with very strong Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo placements. They want to present themselves as like somebody that could, you know, provide something very solid and stable for you. But at the same time, it's like they feel like they're not good enough for you. Or it could be an indication that this person is in the middle of some sort of transformation surrounding not being enough for you, or surrounding maybe not even feeling adequate enough with themselves. I feel like for a lot of you, they could have some money problems that they're like embarrassed of, or that they don't really want to share with you, while they view you as somebody who's like, you know, solid and stable, even though you might have your own money problems, or you might have your own issues surrounding your own stability. Because this Nine of Pentacles card, it's a very happy energy, and it's a very self-sustaining type of energy, but also it can at times be very burdensome, because this is like somebody running their own business, or like, you know, finding ways to make money out of the blue, and, you know, just manifesting it into their reality, you know, while meanwhile this person they could have a tendency to either overwork themselves, or they're just out here juggling a lot with the Two of Pentacles. This person, I feel like they're juggling a lot in terms of their life. It may not just be with their money. I feel like there's a lot going on in their lives that they may not have fully shared with you, or they may not really talk about. But when they're with you, it's like you kind of free them from all of this. They really, really love the way that you express yourself, the way that you are willing to just go out and experience life even with them. They just love watching you, is the energy that I'm getting overall. And I feel like they're trying to figure out how to come towards you, but they're scared. Like, they don't know what would be the best way to go about it, because they feel like if they do come forward, they have nothing to offer you. But you guys don't seem like very materialistic people at all. It's like they want to come in and they want to offer you money in a way. Like, it may not be like actual money in some situations. It could be their time, their energy, or whatever, but they feel like you might judge them because of some money problems that they have going on or something like that. And I just feel like they don't realize that you don't really care about that. Like, this person could be extremely materialistic. Like, the way that they express their love, or their love language, could be gifts or something like that. That might just be the way that they like to express love, but that may not necessarily be the way that they like to be loved, if that makes sense. Because this person seems really prideful. Like, they might not even let you spend your money if they take you out, is sort of what I'm getting. For some of you, this person could be married or something along those lines, or they could be juggling themselves in their home situation. Like, they could be juggling you with their home situation, or maybe you with the third party. But for the most part, it doesn't really seem like there's a third party energy, although it could be. This person, for some of you, they could be going through some sort of divorce, or they could be still healing from a breakup or a situationship that just didn't go the way that they wanted it to go. And I feel like sort of similar to group number 2, like they could have some regrets, maybe treating you like an option, or not approaching you sooner, or telling you how they felt about you sooner, because it does feel like this person has a lot of deep feelings for you. They see great potential in this relationship, and they're trying to figure out how to move forward, but there is an energy of them feeling stuck. They are feeling a little bit stuck here in this relationship, in this connection. And I feel like with the karmic relationship card, this is not necessarily to say that there's a karmic relationship here. I feel like this could be saying that they're either stuck in a karmic relationship, or they're just stuck in quite a few karmic cycles. If you know this is a karmic relationship, and this is somebody who, you know, could have possibly mistreated you in the past, or just slept on you, or just really, really, really hurt you, then this could be an indication that this is a karmic relationship with this person that you're supposed to move on from. But for the most part, I feel like this person is healing from a lot of toxic karmic relationships that they've been through. And I feel like in a way they could be triggering that within you too, if that makes sense. The bottom of the card says fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So maybe they felt like it was the smarter thing to do to let you go, or like move away from you. But at the same time, I feel like they feel safer watching you from afar. But at the same time, I feel like there's a part of them that really is trying to figure out how to move towards you and get closer to you, because I feel like they might have some regrets surrounding the way that they walked away from you when they should have given you an offer. This energy is a little bit similar to group number 2 as well. But with the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups right here, like, I feel like they wanted to give you something and they walked away here. Like, they wanted to express their feelings for you and they didn't. Okay, so that's the energy that I'm getting with that. And next we have Chaser. So the bottom of the card says chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So this person could have had like they could have been the one that was doing the chasing in their past relationships. And I feel like maybe in the beginning you guys might have had a desire to chase them, or you guys might have wanted to be the one that sort of, you know, didn't want to be abandoned by them, because I feel like both of you sort of mirrored having abandonment wounds or something. And I feel like this person they had so many feelings for you. It was like they decided to ghost you before you ghosted them, or they decided to maybe distance themselves from you before you did the same with them. And I feel like this could be something that was done to them in the past in their previous karmic relationship. So I feel like if there's one lesson that is like coming up, or that the two of you are mirroring together in this connection, is that those abandonment wounds, like that fear of abandonment, because we have separation. And this card says sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. See, this person is at a crossroads. Like this person, like I feel like, honestly, it seems like all three piles I've done so far are in some sort of separation here, or maybe in minimal contact or something. Or maybe it's not minimal contact, but you're just not getting like what it is that you feel like you deserve out of this connection. And I feel like it's because this person is at some sort of crossroads when it comes to this connection. Like, it's like I feel like they don't want to repeat past cycles or past relationships that they've been through, but they want to be with you. It seems like they want to be with you. Like, they out here thinking about how to build a solid and stable foundation for you to come home to, but I feel like maybe they don't know how to even provide that for themselves right now, is the overall energy that I'm getting here. But I am getting an energy of separation here. I do feel like this person spends a lot of time missing you and thinking about you, and I do feel like they have pictures of you, like maybe even pictures of you don't even know that they have, or that they still have, but like they have pictures of you. And I feel like with reminiscing, keepsake, it says reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past, making memories. Yeah, this person, I feel like they think about you a lot. Okay, but I feel like they're processing some sort of mental health issues, or like they're going through some type of depression, or I heard the word burnout. So I feel like this person is like overworking themselves, you know. Whereas when it comes to you guys and how you guys make your money and how you guys go about you know, just making a living, or just doing what you do, I feel like you do what you love. It seems like this person is stuck in a cycle of working so hard for something that they really don't care for, if that makes sense. Like, they're working a job that they really don't like or something, or like they're just doing what they have to do because it's like, well, I have to pay bills, I have to do this, I have to do that, but they're not happy. Like, it seems like it's causing some sort of depression here, because we have heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. So for some of you, they could be grieving some sort of breakup or some sort of separation or some sort of situation that didn't go the way that they intended for it to go. And I feel like they look back and think that maybe they should have invested in you instead. But I feel like that is too much for them, because they don't like the feeling of potentially wasting their time. Like, they may not be seeing the lesson in some of their previous karmic relationships, because I feel like this person has a lot of karmic relationships here, y'all. And then the last card we have here is not today. It says not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, still angry. It doesn't necessarily seem like they're angry at you, although for some of you there could be an energy of you being angry at them. But I feel like this person is sort of avoiding having a conversation with you. It's like they want to confide in you and they want to tell you what's going on. But I feel like it scares them that you're a priestess, a mystic, a teacher. Like it's like your beauty really does scare them away. Like, they view you as such a beautiful person, but it's like they know that if they come to you and they want to confide in you about a lot of the stuff that they're going through, that would require them to lay it all on the table. Like, this is the type of person, like, I feel like they do trust you, but it's like they don't trust themselves to be that open with somebody else again. Like, I feel like in past karmic relationships, or even the karmic relationship that they're trying to heal from or get over now, I feel like maybe that person sort of used that against them, or took that as an opportunity to leave them. And I feel like that's something that, I don't want to say that they take out on you, but I feel like that's a fear that they have surrounding investing in this connection, you guys, if that makes sense. So if you would like a personal tarot reading regarding your situation, do DM me on Instagram or on my Facebook blog page. All of my prices and the links to my social medias will be available down below. Comment down below to let me know how this reading resonated for you guys. Subscribe to my channel for future readings, and don't forget to drop a like, you guys. I love you. Bye. To all of of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 4 with Dance with Life. And the bottom of the card says, do something to change your energy. And I find it so crazy that this is like the card that came out for this pile, because I do feel a bit of an all over the place, kind of jumpy type of energy. Like, I feel like this person is really going back and forth when it comes to their feelings about you. We have the 2 of Pentacles, and usually I feel like this could be a card or like an energy of like this person could be juggling 2 people, but really it seems like this person is juggling their own emotions, and they're juggling just a lot in their life in general, but this feels like emotions more than anything. Okay, so I feel like this is somebody who is working on manifestation, or maybe they just got into manifestation, they're learning about manifestation, and maybe they're trying to manifest you or just manifest a better life in general. But with the 4 of Swords and the Star and the 3 of Swords, it's like this person has a tendency, like they move back and forth between believing in themselves and not believing in themselves. Not only that, but I feel like this person is healing like a lot of grief. They could have lost somebody, like somebody close to them could have passed away. Or maybe they like it's a feeling of loss here, y'all, or maybe they're having money problems, or maybe it's just all of the above for this person. And I feel like they have a lot of love for you, and there's a lot of passion here, but I feel like this person has an inherent fear of not being enough. And honestly, it's crazy because I feel like this energy came up for literally all 4 piles, if I'm not mistaken. But this one is the one that hits the strongest, because I feel like this is self-esteem with this person more than anything. And I feel like more than anything, you guys just want to be there to be supportive for this person, even if it is just as like a friend, because this person really is going through it. With the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles, this is like severe depression. Is what I'm picking up on. Like, I really don't know what this person went through or experienced, or in full honesty, it's like this person could be, they're learning how to manifest, but it's like they're grieving their old timeline. Like, they're grieving an old life here that they're trying to separate themselves from. And I feel like there's definitely an emphasis on them doing that, especially moving into this new year, you know, depending on when you're watching this. But with the Page of Cups and the Lovers card, this person loves you very much. They do. I just feel like they have a hard time with expressing it. They express it through, I feel like their love language is like physical touch, you know. But I feel like if this person has been acting distance, it's because this person is at some sort of standstill here with the Hanged Man. Like I said, they're working on like their manifestations. It really feels like they're trying to manifest a different life, but right now they're in a bit of a standstill so that they can get like a different perspective on their life and the way that they're feeling and what they need to do moving forward. But I do feel like there is a desire for them to communicate that to you. We do have the Magician and the Queen of Swords, so it's like I feel like they're manifesting, it's like they're manifesting a conversation with you, or like a conversation where, or maybe you could even be manifesting the same thing too, a conversation where the 2 of you both like land on the same page, and you're able to sort of figure out how to move forward in this relationship, whether you guys decide to be, you know, just friends, or whether or not you guys decide to just build a more solid and stable foundation. I just feel like this person, they're trying to figure out how to trust you by maybe trying to figure out how to trust themselves. Like, I feel like this person is working on trust all around. This person is working on trust. And not only that, but like, this person could have dealt with some serious abuse. Like, it could have been either narcissistic abuse, or they could have been raised by a narcissist, or they could have ended up having to separate themselves from somebody that they love. It seems like this person went through some type of loss, and I feel like despite the fact that they love you, this is just something that they're working on. Like, they're trying to change up their own energy. They're trying to change, you know, themselves, but they do love you. That's the thing, like, they do love you. They have a lot of passion for you in this connection. I just feel like this person is working through not feeling like they're enough within themselves, if that makes sense. So we have Not Enough as the first oracle card, and it says frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. So if this person sabotaged this connection, it's because they didn't really trust themselves with you, or like they didn't really trust that they'd be enough for you. With Hand of Cards, it could mean that they were maybe dating around, seeing other people, but for the most of you, I feel like they just felt like loving you or expressing their feelings for you was kind of risky, because similar to pile 3, like, this person could have dealt with a lot of connections where their own emotions, like the most vulnerable parts of them, were used against them. And even though I feel like they don't really think that this is something that you would do to them. I feel like they really do have some fears surrounding really showing you, like showing their hands, because the bottom of the card says take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing their hand, gambling. So it's like them coming forward to tell you their feelings or tell you like how they feel about you. It's like it would be like a gamble with them, if that makes sense. Next we have girl talk. And honestly, it doesn't matter whether or not your person is a man or woman. I feel like this person spends a lot of time talking to their friends about what they should do. I feel like they have been seeking a lot of advice when it comes to this relationship and this connection. The bottom of this card says time with friends, moving on, single, living in the moment, having fun. But the card that follows this is talking. So I feel like they have been asking for advice regarding how to go about this, or regarding what to do in this relationship or this situation, if they should talk to you, if they should message you, because it says interested, conversing more, awaiting text message, arrives, text, call, email. So I feel like this person really is sort of, they want to talk to you. They want to have a conversation with you. The Queen of Swords is like all about wanting to have a conversation, but like I do feel the need to tell you guys, like, maybe be gentle with this person, because even if it doesn't seem like they're going through a lot, I do feel like they're going through a lot here. And I am seeing an energy of them coming forward and wanting to confess their feelings for you, because we have love call, and this says someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. And then the next card we have here is sunglasses. This card is about watching somebody from afar. You know, when you put on sunglasses and you can't really see where a person is looking at, especially if they're heavily tinted. It's like this person is watching you and doesn't really want you to know. But I feel like this is sort of what triggers them into being honest with you. Like, I feel like they're gonna confide in you about something that happened in the, like, from their past here, that's kind of forces them, or not forces them, but makes them take the actions that they've taken here. With cassette, it says outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. And the sword and the rose is about clarity, truth, honor, protection, power. So it's like this person wants to honor you by confiding in you and telling you the truth. Like, I feel like they're getting to a place where they feel like they can trust you, but they have to trust themselves first. They have to be able to trust themselves and build up the confidence within themselves to come forward and just let you know how they feel, is what I'm seeing. So if you would like a personal reading regarding your situation, all the information for that is down below. My prices, DM me on Instagram or Facebook to book with me. Also, don't forget to drop a like, comment down below to let me know how this reading resonated for you, if it did, and subscribe to my channel for future readings, you guys. Bye. I hope to see you in my next one.